Oh, hello, guys, and welcome back. Happy Friday, happy Freya's Day, happy second day of October. Welcome back to level 10 of 2020. When I said what's going to happen this month, I was being rhetorical. So, sorry for your ears. I feel like I'm shouty today. I apologize. A lot to unpack. I had a dream this morning, super Cliff Notes version. There were people trying to get into my house. I'm in my kitchen, and then I'm in, like, by the doorway, and my mom is with me, but also a very tall version of Monkstrap wearing some of Grisabella's clothes. I don't know why, but this is what was happening. I have the louvers open. These people are, I don't know if they're church people or they're political people, but they all want to come inside, and they're all dressed like really nice Christian people, and that's the only way I can describe it. You know what I mean? Like the J.C. Penney or the Sears dresses that go down like prairie skirts and everything. And something told me not to trust these people, and I'm not sure if they were political or religious or what they had going on, if they were gods in disguise, what it was, but they had demolished my hedges with these huge either bales of hay or giant styrofoam blocks that were covered with those tarpaulins that they have for this political year. You know, they're made out of that heavy duty plastic, like you take camping. Yeah, they had that stuff. And it either said they're in here or people here or something, but they were huge. I think they were white. I'm not sure. Anyhow, they demolished our hedges with this stuff. So they not only knew we were here, but it was like I could sense there were other groups and they were going to arrive too. And I'm not letting them in. So a guy steps out from this crowd, and it's Odin, yet it's not Odin. I know it's Odin, yet it's not Odin. And in this dream, he's maybe as tall as a toddler. Like he doesn't quite hit 2 feet, I don't think. And he's got on this gray robe and this floppy gray hat, and he's holding flowers, and he's trying to be real nice, and they're trying to be friendly. But, you know, after my dad died, I became the guardian of the house, and my inner guardian is screaming at me that this is some bullshit right here. So I looked at him and his flowers and told him to go die in a fire, and I shut the door. Because I didn't fool around. I was the guardian of the house. It was my job. My dad left me in charge, and he said, "You protect your mother and you take care of her." So I brought my mother back in, and we have all her plushies in here. And we're going to light this place up like Vegas. The weird thing is, no lights were on, and they were supposed to know to leave us alone. And we go, and I'm going to try to light a string of lights that are full moons. So there's that dream. And before that, there was a confusing bit about being in a high school, and they were selling stuff and walking around and trying to get to class, and the president was there, but I was the school principal, rather, was there. And I don't know what was going on with that part. Then I get off and I turn on YouTube and they have some news, and I'm thinking this is really getting out of hand. This damn ads and political fighting is really getting out of hand. And there's this fake newscast about the president having coronavirus. And I'm like, this is in really poor taste, but congratulations on making the most despicable ad ever. Oh, then I looked up the news. And of course, everybody's jumping in with their 2 cents. And some people are saying, well, how can he have it when it's a hoax? And some people are saying this is just a move to duck out of the next debate because he put himself in quarantine. And some people are, you know, speculating other things. I'm even wondering if he just did this so that he can disappear for 2 weeks and then come back and say, well, see, it wasn't that bad. I'm here. There are over 1 million people that would disagree with you. There are over 200,000 people that would disagree with you. So, you know, don't get me started. But on the off chance that the president does have coronavirus, Speaker Pelosi is taking this seriously and telling people, you know, we have to pray for the president. And Whether I agree with anybody's politics this year or not, she is indeed correct. You don't want the president to die. She even pointed out, look who the vice president is. And she says, do you really want this to happen? Do you really want the government to go into chaos? She said, no, it's chaotic enough already. If we lose the president, it's not like the government's going to catch on fire, but it's going to be chaos because if we lose the president, then we have to go to the vice president. He has to get sworn in. I know it's an emergency thing, and then I think if God forbid something happens to the vice president, is it the cabinet next? We usually don't do this. They don't get to Speaker of the House until it's pretty damn bad. We don't want to enter a modern plague situation where so many people in the White House have died that we're down to the Speaker. We do not. And she's right. It's not only going to throw us into chaos, but as she pointed out, his politics aside, his actions and every word out of his mouth aside, and believe me, I think after that debate, a lot of people are less fond of him. He's a human being, and whether we like someone or not, we have to stand by our moral principles, and we have to. And I can't believe I'm saying this. Pray for him. So if you've got a higher power that you chat with, whether it's Loki or anyone else, I don't care if there's a good chance that this is a stunt or this is attention seeking or whatever this is. We have to take it seriously. And you have to talk to your higher power and you have to pray or talk or cast or whatever for the president. I don't like this man any more than a lot of other people do, but it would be morally wrong of me to just stand by and go, well, what are you going to do? So yeah, that's today's lesson. Even when we really, really, really don't like somebody, we don't just stand by and go, oh goody, God's striking him down, as quite a lot of Christians did in the comment section, I noticed. We don't do that as pagans. It's somebody in trouble, and we know the right thing to do is to help. If it's the will of his God that he takes him anyhow, then there's nothing we can do, but at least we know we acted as good pagans. So, I can't believe I'm telling you this, damn it. But make sure to remember the president. We don't want to win by default. That's not classy. We want to win because we vote him out in November, is what we want to do. So I try to hide my political feelings on the channel. I really do, because it's not about me. It's about Loki. But um, just be civil, nice human beings. You don't have to like someone to not wish unwell on them. We've all seen the footage of people dying. Do you really want to do that to the president or to any other human being? You know you don't. You're better than that. So, remember the president and the first lady in your prayers. Remember all the people, if you wish, in your prayers, chatting to the gods, whatever it is that you do. And I will see you guys later. And I was again being rhetorical when I asked what it would be this month, but I will see you guys later. Bye bye.